Closed captioning is brought to you by Cable's Eyewear Retainer. Lightweight, comfortable, adjustable, and waterproof.
Most panfish eat a lot of crustaceans and invertebrates. So that means they're eating small food that are in shallower water. So it could be crayfish, it could be leeches, it could be flying insects that they're in their aquatic stage. So for that reason, we downsize all of the lures that we use. Most panfish fishermen will use live bait. They'll actually use minnows or worms. But I like to use artificials, small jig heads, ultralight rods, and have a blast. You know, one thing that I got to stress for this kind of fishing that I'm doing, because of the conditions, the water's pretty clear. I can actually see where the break is. And with my sunglasses on, I don't want to break that really light tippet. Come on, good, it pulled off. I can actually see the fish come up to it sometimes. So the glasses that I'm wearing are Maui Jims. After fishing for over 40 years in different parts of the world and wearing all kinds of glasses, I've really come to appreciate good quality sunglasses, that they're not just comfortable, but that gives you very good visibility into the water. I just missed another fish. I think because of this wind, they're being a little bit spooky. Come on. Oh, that was a big one. 10 inches, 11 inches. Float under, float up. Trying to keep it out of that grass. Come on. Gotta watch that leader. Yeah, when I lift them up, I can really tell, you know, they're a little bit heavier. Look at, just gorgeous. You can see those nice bars again. This one I don't think is 8 inches, but just he sucked that float under beautifully. He's got that grub, very lightly hooked. You know, if you're using a real worm, you'd probably get one fish after the other. But with the grubs, the plastic grubs, it's a little bit more challenging. You know, panfish, though they're small and they're voracious feeders, in the springtime when they're moving into shallow water and they've got spawning on their mind, besides feeding, can actually be quite tricky to catch. I find that you have to have the right size jig head, and the only way you can find that is by experimenting. It could be anywhere from a 1/32 ounce up to 1 1/8 ounce for a faster drop rate. Also, if you're using artificial grubs, the color of your grub, the length of your grub, and the action is really important. Most of the time, the only way you can know what the right combination is trial and error. Sometimes in shallow water, you can actually spot the fish and see how they respond to the little offering that you have. Once you find it, though, you should get one right after the other.